What's good with y'all, man? Welcome to ag.speaks. I appreciate y'all for supporting me and coming back to the channel. If it's your first time here, welcome to the channel. If you're a returning member, very much appreciated, man. Y'all helping the channel out a lot, and without y'all, it couldn't grow. So this video, I want to let y'all know, man, staying consistent, or the term stay consistent, it sounds cliche for a reason. And the reason why it sounds cliche is because it's the truth. A lot of things that are cliche is just the truth, and everybody can stand for it or stand by it that has been through the journey, been through the walk, been through the fight of life. A lot of people come out with the same things because they understand that that's the truth. Staying consistent is really the truth to success. I don't know anybody who are the best at what they do or known to be the biggest or the greatest at what they do, and they didn't work hard every single day, or they didn't work hard every single week. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know anybody that didn't work hard every single day. Think about the greatest people you could think of. Usain Bolt, let's say Kevin Hart, let's say Jay-Z. I'm just trying to think about all different professions. Let's say, who else do we know a lot about? Let's say Jeff Bezos. Let's go to the billionaires. Elon Musk. Like, all the great people of the world that we know that's doing great things and have all this money and all this success, they work every single day. When they were starting off, they was working every single day. Probably putting in 20 hours plus on their dreams and their goals. Staying consistent, literally every single day, not falling off. When people get mad at somebody for telling them to stay consistent, it lets me know that you're not in the right mindset and that you don't understand what you have to do to really become successful, because staying consistent is the real key to success. No matter what you want to do, if you don't keep doing it through the ups and the downs, you're not going to make it. I don't care what it is. If you don't keep on doing it back to back to back to back to back, you're not going to make it. And I hope y'all start to understand that. And I hope that y'all don't just click off this video because I'm telling y'all to stay consistent, because staying consistent is literally the only way you're going to make your dreams and goals happen. If you don't stay consistent, you're not going to be anybody. You're going to continue to fall off from something, try to start something new, fall off, start something new, and you just killing all your ideas. You killing all your dreams. You killing all your goals. You killing all your confidence because you're feeling like nothing is working. But the whole time, you're not even giving it a chance to work. You're not giving any of your ideas a chance to work, because as soon as it don't go the way you want it to go, you quit because you don't have it in you to stay consistent. Staying consistent is the way everybody made it to where they at. You know how many people get on interviews that have all this success, and they get on interviews and they say, man, I remember when I first started, I started off like this. I had this equipment. People wasn't messing with me. Like, it took a while. Like, I was doing it for a while. I was doing this. I was doing that. In the beginning, it was slow. I remember when I was about this big. Now I'm this big. Everybody has these stories, bro. It's only a few certain people who might have got lucky and just made a business, a lucky investment or something. But for the most part, everybody stayed consistent to become somebody. Everybody did. Nobody's just getting lucky and just, you know what I'm saying? People are really, really staying diligent in their work and staying consistent and doing things day in and day out to make their dreams happen. It's a reason why it sounds so cliche, because everybody who's successful, they literally have the same story. I stayed consistent. I kept working every day. Eventually it happened. You have to continue to do it every single day. It's the same thing with let's say with a diet. If you want to get fat, you know how to do it? Consistently eat bad every single day for 30 days and watch how much weight you gain. Unless you got one of them crazy metabolisms. I know a couple people who just can't gain weight. But if you're a regular person like me, if I eat every single day real bad, I'm going to gain weight. I'm going to get big. If I want to get real skinny, I can just stop eating every day too. I could be consistently not eating every single day, and I'll get real skinny. I'll lose all my weight. It's the same thing with your dreams and your goals, bro. It's crazy that people don't think about it like that. But if you really can't see that consistency is the key to winning, then you're not going to win. And there's no way around that. Hard work is the only way that you're going to make it, bro. Hard work and smart work. Hard work and smart work. If you're a little bit smarter than the next person, you might not have to work as hard. But even a smart person understands you better do that smart work consistently for it to work. That's like if I'm doing YouTube right now, right? And one day I want to grow big enough, because my channel real small right now. Nobody really watching it like that. I got a couple subscribers, but it's the beginning stages. Like, let's say if I wanted to build this channel to become monetized and start getting paid from it so I could do this full time, right? But after my first video, I just decided to quit. But I'm gonna put a little twist on it. I just decided to quit after the first video. Now the first video blows up, right? The first video blows up. I get 1 million views on it. I get how many? I probably get about, let's say I get 1 million views from it. I get 8,000 subs from that. I get monetized. I reach my goals of getting monetized, right? But I don't drop anything else. I get complacent, I get comfortable, or I don't drop nothing else. I don't stay consistent. I might drop a couple videos here and there, but I really don't drop nothing else after I blow up. I'm just done posting. I'm just thinking I done it. I got it made. My goal was to get monetized and get paid a living, right? I'm not gonna, even though I blew up just then, I'm not gonna get paid a living if I never post again, because the revenue will slow down. The video will get older. It'll stop being recommended as much because it's older. And then I won't get paid no more. I might get paid little pennies for that video from time to time, but I'm not gonna continuously get paid unless I continuously drop. And that's something I want y'all to take with y'all. Like, even if you find some luck somewhere, you still have to stay consistent. There's no way around that. If you don't really internalize that and beat that in your head to stay consistent, you're gonna have a hard time in life to start anything. You're gonna always have to depend on another company or another job or something outside of what you want to do to support you, because you don't have it in you to continuously grind for yourself. If you want to make a paycheck from a job, you have to consistently go in there every week to get a paycheck from the job, right? So why do you think you could shortcut what you want to do? Why do you think you can shortcut your dreams and goals? Why do you think you can shortcut what makes you happy? Why do you think that? I'll tell you why. I think it's because of social media. I think it's because of the things that's being portrayed online to us. Everything looks so easy. Everybody look like they so glitzy and glamoury. But their life is nothing but a highlight reel on Instagram. They got to work too. They got to put in work too to make money. You don't just hear people say, when people ask, what do you do for a living? Or when they say, how do you make your money? People don't just say, oh, I sit around and do nothing. Nobody says that. People have real things that they do in the real world to make their money. People are really doing stuff every single day to make their money. People are not just sitting around in the house waiting for money to come to them. If you do that, oh, you're toast. You're finished, bro. You have to put it in your mind that you're gonna make it happen by any means, bro. You gonna make it happen by any means. You're gonna do what you gotta do to get your money. You're gonna do what you gotta do to get to where you wanna go. Even if it don't come with an income right away, you're gonna build that income up through your consistency. Through your hard work, through your focus. And I made a video about guarding your focus before, man. You have to stay focused. You gotta remember why you started. All that good stuff. If you don't have that, you're not gonna make it, bro. And stop thinking that staying consistent is cliche. Every time you hear somebody say stay consistent, you should really be grateful, because it's a reminder. Take it as a reminder. Stop looking at it like, oh, that's cliche. Everybody say that. That's what they're supposed to say, because that's the truth. People, the weird thing about life is, when something is so true, the internet and the world have a way of making it sound untrue. Even when the truth come out, the world always find a way to cover the truth up. It's like we all programmed to cover the truth up. Like, when the truth is right in front of our face, we'll throw words on it like cliche, or somebody will start saying conspiracy theory, or like, we'll always find a way to cover up the truth, even when the truth is right in our face. And I had to learn this from experience, because I used to feel like this too. Like, man, everybody say stay consistent. Everybody say just keep going. Everybody say just keep working. And I never understood, like, man, they just don't want to tell us, like, the secret. Like, I used to be like, man, they just don't want to tell us the secret. But then when I start actually doing something myself every single day for a year straight, and I saw the progress from it, and I saw the results from it, I'm like, oh, they was not lying. They was telling the truth. You know what I'm saying? And it's crazy, because you don't even pay attention to, like, the people that we really admire and love. Like, let's look at a music artist. Like, I'm gonna think of a music artist everybody kind of like. Let's say Drake, for example. Now, Drake had a big blow up because he had cosigns from Lil Wayne, Birdman. He was running alongside Nicki Minaj and things like that, right? So Drake had a very big supporting cast that was actually already very popular. So he had a big blow up to, like, kind of from the beginning, from when we knew him. I don't know about all the mixtape days, but even before he had mixtapes that was out before we even knew who Drake was. So Drake was already working before we knew who he was, which is probably what got him in position. But when Drake blew up, remember when he first blew up, he was known for, like, being an actor. He was Degrassi, you know what I'm saying? Like, he was putting out mixtapes and albums that were doing well, you know what I'm saying? But he was nowhere near the stature he is now. Like, Drake is bigger than life now. Drake was hot back then, but Drake is bigger than life now. If Drake would have never kept dropping them albums, every year Drake was dropping albums. Every year Drake was on the road. Every year Drake was dropping singles and features. If he would have stopped doing that at any point in time, well, he took breaks. I will say that he did take breaks. But if he would have stopped doing that at any point in time, as far as just quitting, we wouldn't just love Drake for no reason. Like, Drake had to keep dropping to become the Drake that we know today. So it's just like, I want y'all to take that and understand that too. Like, bro, nobody in life, I don't care who it is just gonna make it without being consistent. So I hope that helped y'all out. I hope y'all get something from that, man. I appreciate y'all. I love y'all. If y'all have any questions or anything, y'all can comment down below and let me know. And other than that, I'm gone.